Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jorge Ruiz, a Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Sliding into the box, number 81. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now the 2-0. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Drew Ferguson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Right over the middle, knee high. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting his ball back.
Into the box now, number 21, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Up around the face. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ferguson, base runner at first with 1 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ramirez, 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 30.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 30. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Number 20 will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Mateo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Ready with the 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'll tell you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Missed with a slider. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, number 82.
So stepping in, number 82, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Seth Brown would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Stepping in now, Seth Brown, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
In now, Darren Blanco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line to the right side. Ferguson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Into the box now, number 29. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
29.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Seared down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Standing in now, number 73, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Here's a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Popped him up. Mateo is calling for it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Now in the box, Tim Fedorovich, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
That's a ball. 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-1 home is a slider that backs up for a ball. Now the 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, number 31. And a ball 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2 is the count.
Two out here and a runner at second. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. At the plate, Tyler Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit out towards second. Mayfield moving to his right, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Digging in now, Bo Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And the pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Austin Beck. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Beck, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The next 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jack Mayfield, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jack Mayfield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, number 81, swings and rounds it to short, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Drew Ferguson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Way outside. 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready on 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
First and second now, one man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. This is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 30. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming, here it is. Just missed with a breaking ball. Two down, runners at first and second. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in, number 29, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Two out, bases loaded. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. At the plate, Nick Allen.
Leading off for Midland, second baseman, Nick Allen.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Jorge.
Ready for
Mateo.
another chance? Jorge Mateo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Richie Martin, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
That miss, that's a
Can't
ball.
quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Softly on the line to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. In now, number 73 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Fedorovich, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Beck is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 31.
Striding in, number 31. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the letters. 1 and 2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And a neck-high fastball that time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 82. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. As it's now a 3-0 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Standing in now, Seth Brown popped him up. Number 81 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Darren Blanco.
Now at the plate, Darren Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Tyler Ramirez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jack Mayfield, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jack Mayfield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Allen has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 81.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 81. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Drew Ferguson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Beck has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 21.
Digging in, number 21. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beck going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, number 30. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-1. Settling in now, Bo
Leading
Taylor.
off for Midland, catcher, Bo Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Austin Beck. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Nick Allen. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Mateo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Beck at second, Allen at first, 1 gone. Now a hard liner, but foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Richie Martin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Ferguson, and that retires the side. Digging in, number 29, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Designated hitter, number 29.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Taylor goes to get it. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, number 73. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
0-1.
Now that's popped up. Number 82 is under it near the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher, Tim Federovic.
So digging in now, Tim Federovic. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
2-1's the count.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball. And
this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
At the plate, number 31, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch. And that one stayed up a little high. Federovich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit well on the ground to first. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he's safe.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Jack Mayfield.
Standing in now, Jack Mayfield, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. A bouncer up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Dustin Driver will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. In now, number 81, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two men are on with 2 men out. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-2. Number 82 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Seth Brown will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes Seth. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dean Dietz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Darren Blanco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now the relay home. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Standing in, Bo Taylor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-2.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Beck. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Blanco is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Nick Allen, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. One and two now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Now batting, Drew Ferguson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Number 21 waits on deck. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Martin. Now batting, number 21.
Into the box, number 21. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Rounded down the third baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Standing in now, number 30. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Three and 1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's low, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box, number 29. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Number 64 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 64.
Into the box now, number 73. Lifted in the air out to right. Beck giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And the throw in gets away from him.
Now batting, catcher, Tim Fedorovich.
Now at the plate, Tim Fedorovich. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the second run is across as well, and all of a sudden it's a 6-5 ball game now.
The batter.
Usually a hitter will
31.
shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, number 31. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Rockhounds lead it 6-5. Ready once again, Jorge Mateo. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jorge Mateo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mayfield backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, number 82.
Digging in and looking for more, number 82. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. And the 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, strike 2.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Pulled toward right center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Sam Bragg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Sam Bragg.
Now at the plate, Jack Mayfield. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jack Mayfield.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in once again, number 81. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back, 3-2. Drew Ferguson waits on deck. The bunt attempt is popped up, and the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Drew
Digging in,
Ferguson.
Drew Ferguson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 21.
So striding in, number 21. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Beck is calling for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, first baseman, Seth Brown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Striding forward now is the DH, Darren Blanco. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Number 5, Tyler Ramirez.
Stepping up now, Tyler Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Bo Taylor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Taylor carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. Misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Number 16 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Ready now, number 30. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, number 29. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. He was offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Striding in once again, number 73, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. So 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box now, Tim Fedorovich, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only 1 away. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit down the third baseline, but foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
In now, number 31. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for 1. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So coming to the plate, Jack Mayfield, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch, and that one just missed outside. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Beck has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Into the box now, Austin Beck. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Outside.
Two 1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Ferguson has a beat on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Nick Allen.
Stepping in, Nick Allen. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Strike. Bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping into the box, Jorge Mateo has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Line to the right side. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Now at the plate, Richie Martin. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And he takes strike 2. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Fastball just a bit high.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit hard down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
This is on the ground over the first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 81. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a slider looked at and called a strike. Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Drew Ferguson. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. short. Could this be two? One there. On to first. A double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So striding forward now, number 21. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping in, number 29, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Circle change there, and he's got to get that up a bit. It's 3-0. Two down, runners at first and second. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
On the ground, up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, number 73. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way is a called strike on the changeup.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Two men are on with two men out. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Hooks lead it 7-6. Riley Farrell enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Now to the plate, number 82, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Number 82.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The Rockhounds find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. The 3-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
First baseman, number 17.
Stepping up to the plate, Seth Brown. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 73 is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Darren Blanco.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darren Blanco. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside. Back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Tyler Ramirez. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the 0-1. takes a fastball on the inside corner. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Hooks used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Dean Dietz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Riley Farrell records the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 7 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.